Hey guys, it's Sid here with SVTPerformance.com. I'm with Jared from Lethal Performance. We're at Mustang Week 2023. I'm going to do a little video where I just walk around, talk about some of the cars we see, but we're going to start off with Jared's car.
With the Cobra Row, man.
The Cobra back here. So if anybody wants to buy any parts, where do they go?
LethalPerformance.com. You know the deal. Listen, this is like, for all you original SVT Performance members, this car has been around forever on there since when I got it, 2002. It's gone through quite a bit of transformations. It's finally here, Gen 3 Coyote swap with a 3.8 liter Whipple, fuel system, 10-speed auto, the whole nine. So here you go, guys. I know you probably hate it because I destroyed a Cobra and I should have done it with a GT or V6, but I didn't because I'm me and I do crazy stuff all the time. That's how I roll.
All right. Yeah. So if you guys need anything, hit up LethalPerformance.com. I'm going to take you guys for a walk around. We're going to look at some cool cars here in the show. And since I'm still in the Lethal Performance booth, I'll show you my buddy Steve's car. Steve works for Lethal. He's got this nice Whipple Supercharger on an S550, custom wrap, all the Celine stuff on it, including carbon fiber wrap on the hood, or on the roof. Losing my train of thought already. All right, this is one of the things I like about Mustang Week. People bring out some stuff you don't always see, including a really nice Terminator with a Kenny Bell on it, parchment interior, good looking car, work truck white. And you guys know if I see a Lightning, I have to show that off. This one's got a Whipple under the hood, custom fuel system. Looks like a good driver quality truck here. Got a pace car Fox, GT40 intake manifold. Gotta love the seats in this thing. Got a S197 GT500 with big liquid cooled Kenny Bell under the hood. There's something about that big billet blower that I like. Good looking Gen 2 Coyote car. VMP blower under the hood. Really nice clean install. Running 88mm pulley on it. Looks like I found the Cobra Row. Beautiful Mr. Chrome. Good looking Whipple. A lot of Mr. Chrome add-ons and touches on the hood, including a panel here, valve covers, seats are even in nice shape, and check it out, got the Mr. Chrome boots and everything, really good looking. And you don't always see these good autometer cluster add-on with the really nice gauges. Same thing with the pod on the pillar, the vents. A lot of classic mods on this thing. Great looking car. VMP blower on this gray one, CCW wheels, Sonic Blue with the Whipple flavor on this one. Good looking car. Another Whipple on the red one over here. Got the big intake on this thing. Check out the size of this thing. Yeah, that's set up to make some power. Custom seats, MGW shifter. Which shift knob does it have on this? The classic. Good looking Pioneer head unit too. VMP blower on this beautiful Sonic Blue. Really good looking wheels. Nice setup here. Good looking car. And we'll finish things off with a Kenny Bell. So we got just about every flavor of PD blower except stock on this nice little row of Terminators. Got the good looking green S197 with the Odin blower under the hood. If you want to know the quick difference between the Odin and the Loki blower, just look at the throttle body. That gives it away every time. Got a row of classics over on this side, but one thing I definitely like seeing is a carburetor. It makes me happy to see the carburetors on stuff. So you got MSD box on this one. Good looking car. Nice car. Lots of classics all lined up for you to enjoy. Eruption green GT500. You don't see a ton of those. This one's packing a Whipple upgrade as well. Good looking car. Got a classic one here. A good old 200 inline six. You guys taking a lot of care to put the stickers and things like that on the oil filter just to make it look as original as possible. Really nicely modified Fox body. Beautiful billet intake manifold on the classic modular. Really good looking Recaros in this thing too. All the nice stuff. Looks like it's got a Holly dash in it. Some little carbon fiber touches here. A lot of custom upholstery. Good looking car. Got a few Celines lined up here. Last time you saw one of these old M90 Celine blowers. Look at that tiny little throttle body on a 2-valve. Found one of the Fat House modified GT350s, 1200 horsepower twin turbo, and these turbos are hidden. Unless you know what you're looking for, not going to spot that. This one's a little interesting. Got custom painted Kenny Bell. Actually looks really good. Kenny Bell should probably think about doing that. We got some TMI seats in the interior. Found a couple more Terminators. This one's got a rare mod. I think I filmed this last year. Got the Lashom twin screw supercharger Vortec. So yes, Vortec made twin screws at one point. And just so we can close out and say we've seen every blower combo on these things, PD wise, there's a Stegmeyer ported factory blower, all polished up. Now I think we've seen it all. Good looking Fox with a Terminator swap under the hood. This is a nice little combination. Got a True Blue Bullet with the Terminator front. Got that bullet intake going on there. Trip flow valve covers. And nice little Vortec supercharger. Smoothed out fenders too. Good looking car. Done by Pro-Dyno as well. So you guys who've watched me do videos like this in the past know that I am a sucker for these Holley Systemax intakes. I really like these things. And this Fox is ready to go surfing. Who says there are no stock Terminators left? This one still has a factory wheel, still has the pulley cover on it. Good looking clean car. Got some custom blower colors here. VMP, sort of color matched to this yellow. And then we've got blue Whipple. Sort of a powdery blue going on with the grabber blue. Got a VMP blower on this S550. I don't know about you guys, but I always liked this green on these cars. I almost bought one like this. And if you want to see different generations of blower, got the earlier generation Coyote blower and the later generation Coyote blower. Of course, the Odin from VMP. A little bit different. Some people like the more classic look of this setup, and I get it. It looks like the supercharger systems we all grew up with, but man, you cannot deny the performance of flipping it over and putting the intercooler bricks on top. This thing makes some serious power. Avert your eyes. This one is just too shiny. Those wheels, polished up radiator cover, really good looking Whipple under the hood. Very nice red fire Terminator. Almost bought one of these things this color. You're gonna get that's a theme. I almost bought one of those top deals. I guess I'm gonna be talking about it. Never almost bought one of these though. Good looking Mustang. Love that pushrod engine. AFR heads. Looks like Phytech fuel injection under there. Very nicely done under the hood. Yellow on this S650 looks very, very similar to Screaming Yellow on a Terminator. Oh, you know, I love Mercury Caprice. Just the little flat fenders, all that. I'm not crazy about the bubble hatches, but you can swap that out. The fenders though, and the front end, that just does it for me. Classic looking 80s cars. Don't let the good looks fool you. It looks like this one's set up to run. Got the massive intercooler lines on the big Whipple under the hood, and then look at the meats in the back. Got the Mickeys. And I almost missed the carbon fiber seats. Definitely not going to pass up this Terminator. Look at these CCW wheels, especially the rears. Really, really nice. MGW shifter, very clean interior. Big Whipple under the hood. Good looking, very clean car. Good looking white SN95 Cobra. Interior's been used a little bit, but I do like these cars in white. They were never offered in silver. You think one of these things would look good in silver? Found what looks to be a thoroughly enjoyed SN car, pushrod power. Got an Edelbrock intake manifold and an air raid throttle body spacer. Can't tell you the last time I saw one of those. Big fan of this front end on a Fox body. And I do like that this guy still has carb installed on it. Good looking car. I'm just eagle-eyed. I had to cross the road to find this one. When was the last time you saw one of these Celine Explorers in person? Didn't build a ton of them, but there's one here parked over in the trees. tinted up too much for me to see the inside of it. It does have the optional wing and the full body kit. The license plate is appropriate as well. Got a drag-oriented S197, LS style coils, whole Holley setup on this thing, Holley sniper intake, Holley coils, big turbo. Good looking car. Nice big fat slicks on the back of it too. I like this guy's hood prop. It is appropriate for the engine in the car. This is probably my favorite color on an S550. Pretty interesting engine setup on this new Edge. Got a Gen 2 Lightning engine, but it's also got a pair of turbos. Surprised they didn't just gut the blower case, because at this point that Eaton supercharger is probably a restriction more than anything. I think I'm going to finish this video off with a pair of competition orange Terminators. This one's fairly stockish under the hood, but he does have a set of true forged wheels, convertible car. And over this way, got some CCWs on this one. Also, stock blower, way smaller pulley, some nice dress-up mods underneath. Car's from West Virginia, and it does have a really nice darker seats. Good looking pair of comp orange Terminators. I think I'm gonna leave it there on this one. Pretty good turnout this year. Pleased to see that. Glad to see the event's still going on. I'm glad it's here at the mall at Myrtle Beach. I like that. It's convenient for me. And if I would say, I would have liked to have seen one thing that I didn't see here this year that I've seen in years past is more Fox bodies. Specifically, I really like seeing that Roush intake manifold. They've made so few of them. Occasionally you'll see one pop up here and there, but overall, I would say it's probably safe to call this Terminator Week, because man, there was a lot of Terminators in the show field this year. Great to see that. And if you want more Terminator coverage, head over to SVTPerformance.com. You know that is the home of the Cobra Row. So if you got one of those cars, get over there. That's where all the knowledge, 20 plus years of Terminator knowledge lies. But that's it for Mustang Week. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. We'll see you next time.